Philip Seymour Hoffman winning for Best Actor for...
Have you ever felt like something about our world just doesn't add up? What if I told you there's footage that answers that?
Why are they standing still? What is going on?
From creepy reptilian sightings to strange glitches that shouldn't exist,
Belonged a cornerstone of the counterinsurgency doctrine.
these videos are what you've been waiting for.
That was so weird.
Stick around, because what you're about to see... it's going to mess with your head.
The is happening?
Reptilian stare.
That was so weird.
This video, now hard to find and only on restricted sites, comes from a British show. It shows a man staring straight into the camera without blinking, not even once. His eyes aren't human, they're slitted like a lizard's, with no round pupils. His nose is sharp, and his ears stick straight out. The video ends shortly after, leaving everyone wondering what they just saw.
Holy Toledo, look at those eyes.
Changing identity. In a Mexican movie theater, a couple started arguing, but things took a weird turn. The woman suddenly transformed into the man, who then fell to the ground. Someone nearby recorded it, catching what looked like a reptilian shapeshifter. This reptilian then ran off, leaving everyone terrified and confused. America under control. One example of reptilians controlling everything is the mayor of Chicago, who was talking to the press when his face started to change forms.
Taxpayers. The issues that remain are minor.
It looked like his skin split, revealing something reptilian underneath. Strangely, the people around him didn't change, and that is where people noticed something creepier.
The issues that remain are minor.
The faces of people around him were more uncanny than human. Live transformation. At a 2017 concert in Paris, something bizarre happened. The camera zoomed in on the rocker's face, and his eyes suddenly changed. They didn't look human, because they weren't. His eyes were exactly like a reptile, with those splits, and an unhuman-like appearance. This guy could also be a reptilian shapeshifter. I know it sounds crazy, but after seeing those eyes, what do you think happened there? Reporting gone wrong. During a live news report, something bizarre happened.
Civilian casualties have long been a cornerstone of
The reporter was speaking normally when suddenly her eyes started acting strange.
civilian casualties have long been a cornerstone of the counterinsurgency doctrine.
It wasn't a camera glitch. It looked too unnatural for that. Viewers online were freaking out, trying to figure out what was going on. Whether it was a technical error or something more, it definitely wasn't ordinary. Reptilian bodyguard. A video of a bodyguard accompanying President Obama sparked wild theories. The guard's cold, almost inhuman demeanor and sharp, piercing eyes led many to believe he wasn't just a regular security detail. Conspiracy enthusiasts suggested he could be a reptilian shapeshifter, placed in the president's circle to influence decisions from behind the scenes. Some theorists claim these beings have been among us for years, manipulating leaders for their own agendas. Biden, his time. President Biden caused a stir during an event when he was seen standing completely still, almost frozen, which seemed off to many. In another clip, his eyes and face appeared very strange. Then, in yet another video, his behavior was so unusual, it didn't even seem like him. Social media exploded with theories, leaving people wondering if it was just a coincidence or something far stranger. Pope's secret. A video of the Pope at his window in Vatican City went viral, dividing viewers. In the footage, the Pope was honoring COVID victims when he suddenly turned around and vanished into thin air. The moment was so surreal, it felt like a glitch or something far more mysterious. Whether it was real or not, the video left everyone stunned, questioning the nature of reality itself. Katys glitch. During a recent concert, Katy Perry did something that left everyone talking. While performing, her eye seemed to shift, almost like it was about to flip upside down. It was so strange. It reminded people of creepy dolls like Annabelle from The Conjuring. For a few seconds, it looked like Katie was influenced by something eerie, maybe even a spirit. Was it just a weird moment? Or something more? The footage has everyone wondering. Creepy reptilian eye. This wasn't a technical glitch or a camera effect. A German comedian was caught on camera revealing her true form. Her eyes shifted, showing a reptilian appearance. The moment was so obvious, viewers immediately noticed. Suspiciously, the video was later edited to remove the part, but some had already captured it live. Was this a slip-up, or proof that she's not entirely human? Reptilian skincare. Do you think some people might not be human, but another species in disguise? Take Jana, a Russian woman famous for her skincare products. At 47, she looks like she's in her 20s, but her youthful appearance might hide something darker. In interviews, her eyes have been caught changing shape, looking eerily reptilian. Viewers have called her out as a possible reptilian in disguise, questioning the true source of her success and her secret formula. The theory has sparked widespread debate, making her one of the most talked about figures in this strange conspiracy. Bold reptilian. A 2014 clip from a stadium event revealed something unsettling. As the crowd cheered, a drone captured footage of an eerie figure walking behind a man filming the show. The figure, dressed in a black costume-like form, had distinctly non-human features. Strangely, no one seemed to notice it, not even the man it stood behind. Some believe it used advanced holographic technology to hide from human eyes, only visible to cameras. But this is too out there, you know what I mean? So I think it was just costume and makeup. Where's your head? In a bizarre clip, a crowd was going about their day when something shocking happened. A man was spotted walking around, completely headless. His body moved normally, but there was no head to be seen. When the footage went viral, people were stunned. It looked like a glitch, but how could something like that happen? The more people watched, the stranger it seemed, leaving everyone questioning what they were seeing. Creepy reptile. Horrifies. Two friends exploring forest ruins heard strange noises and spotted movement behind a wall. When they investigated, their camera captured a terrifying creature with a goat-like face, red jaws, and long horns. Its reptilian skin was horrifying, but as they got closer, their cameras started glitching uncontrollably. The creature seemed to emit some kind of extraterrestrial energy, scaring the friends so badly they ran away. What they saw that day remains a mystery, but they're convinced there's more to this world than meets the eye. Craziest illusion. A group of tourists enjoying a hilltop view witnessed something bizarre. One guy standing at the top appeared to be completely headless. His body was there, but his head was missing. When the footage went viral, some argued it was just his head hunched down. But after re-watching it, something feels off. The truth might be darker than we think. What do you believe happened? That's just amazing. This home security clip captured dogs playing in a backyard, but one of them did something unbelievable. Instead of splashing or jumping, the dog ran right over the surface of the swimming pool like it was solid ground. And it kinda was, because there was a net, but it managed to run across it without falling. Which is why the people around were shocked to see. Presidents are puppets. A strange clip of Bill Clinton has sparked unease. In the footage, the former president appears frozen, his face pale and expressionless, almost like he's in a trance. Some say he looked like a puppet, controlled by invisible strings. The moment happened off-air during the Bush-Clinton campaign, leading many to believe he wasn't fully in control. Theories suggest powerful forces might have influenced his actions, adding a layer of mystery to this eerie moment. It's glitchy female dog. During an emotional interview with Diane Sawyer, Britney Spears had a moment that left fans stunned.
A breakup, this spasm of publicity.
When Diane mentioned the word spasms, Britney's demeanor shifted dramatically. Her expressions and mood changed as if she became someone else entirely. Many believe this could be linked to mind control or darker forces at play. Over the years, Britney's behavior has raised questions, with some suggesting her struggles go beyond the pressures of fame.
Weird. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Name of the Lord. One of the clearest signs of mind control is when someone becomes unresponsive, as if their mind shuts off. This happened to Al Roker on live TV.
Leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is a lot of...
He was fine until the words Holy Ghost were mentioned. Then he froze, staring blankly without reacting. Viewers noted the religious significance, and Anderson Cooper joked about it, making the moment even creepier. The clip has left many wondering what caused Al's strange behavior. Was it a glitch, or something more unsettling? Curse of Clintons. Hillary Clinton had a bizarre moment that left people uneasy. When asked a simple question, her head tilted and moved unnaturally, as if her brain couldn't process the situation. The reporter looked stunned, and Hillary's forced smile only made it worse. Later, her body seemed to malfunction, and security carried her into a car like a robot shutting down. Many believe this wasn't the real Hillary, but a clone or programmed stand-in, fueling theories about powerful figures being controlled or replaced. Live broadcast. During a live interview, a former Chilean minister left viewers uneasy when something strange happened. Her posture seemed off, and her eyes shifted, revealing pupils eerily similar to a lizard's. The resemblance was too clear to ignore, sparking international attention. A similar incident occurred in the US, where a government figure was caught behaving oddly, as if struggling to blend in with human behavior. These events have fueled theories about reptilian beings hiding among us, attempting but failing to fully mimic human actions. Could these moments be proof of something far more otherworldly? Pope is a lie. Could reptilians really be in the Vatican? The Pope, a figure of global guidance, is at the center of a bizarre theory. In a video, he appears to scratch his nose, but accidentally tugs at what looks like a silicon-like mask. The moment shocked viewers, as human skin doesn't snap back like that. For many, this was proof that lizard-like beings might be running the world. If true, it could explain more than we're ready to accept. The idea of reptilians in positions of power continues to spark debate and unease. Eyes reveal all. Nicki Minaj has sparked curiosity with her eyes, which seem to change color in ways that don't look natural. Fans initially thought it was just contact lenses, but Nicki herself denied it, and the changes kept happening. What's even more unsettling is an old video where eagle-eyed viewers noticed her hands had strangely pointed joints with fanged edges. These odd details have left fans wondering if there's more to Nicki than meets the eye. Athletes are puppets. At a basketball game, former player Jalen Rose was caught on camera. His body didn't move, and his eyes seemed distant, as if he wasn't even watching the game. Shaquille O'Neal was also filmed doing the same thing for over a minute. The eerie moments led to online speculation, with some suggesting even athletes might be controlled puppets. The idea of powerful figures being manipulated continues to fuel conspiracy theories.
Talented, I give you a little credit on that, a lot of credit. You're very talented.
Glitchy woman. A woman was seen standing in an awkward, frozen position, almost like a glitch in reality.
Why is she frozen?
She didn't move for what felt like forever, then suddenly snapped out of it, acting as if nothing had happened. The creepiest part? She didn't seem to notice anything unusual about her behavior. The moment left viewers questioning whether it was a technical error or something far stranger.
Bro, I'm tripping.
Scary footage. A home security camera in Thailand captured a chilling moment. A man standing next to a dining table suddenly stretched his arm unnaturally to grab a bottle of water. The scariest part came when he realized the camera was recording. He turned to stare directly at it, his face cold and unsettling. The footage has left viewers stunned, wondering what could explain such bizarre behavior. Mind control. During an NBA playoffs postgame interview, Draymond Green had a chilling moment.
But it's been a heck of a ride.
Mid-conversation, he suddenly froze, his face emotionless. Though it didn't last long, the pause felt like an eternity. His teammate broke the silence by calling his name, snapping him back to reality.
I have amazing teammates. You know, guys like Draymond, everybody on this team, they...
The incident sparked theories of mind control or connections to MKUltra, leaving fans wondering what caused Green's haunting, unresponsive demeanor. Freeze them all.
They're literally
Visitors at an aquarium were stunned when they noticed a tank where all the fish were completely motionless. Not a single one moved, as if frozen in time. Before dismissing it as a camera trick, take a closer look. It's undeniably real.
Why are they standing still?
Are fish real?
What is going on?
In another incident, a man at a pet store saw the same phenomenon. While one or two fish moved slightly, the rest remained eerily still. These strange occurrences leave everyone wondering what could cause such bizarre behavior. Disappearing act. A chilling clip from Chile shows a car speeding down an empty motorway at night. The road was clear until a dog suddenly appeared in the middle of it, as if it had teleported out of nowhere. The footage left viewers in disbelief, questioning whether it was a glitch or something far more mysterious. One thing certain, this moment raises unsettling questions about what we can't see. Had too much. This is poltergeist-level action caught on camera. CCTV footage from a bar shows a man casually enjoying his drink when, out of nowhere, his glass of beer is knocked over. Everyone freezes as the glass tumbles and spills. No one was near it, yet it moved on its own. In another clip, a pint glass mysteriously shatters into pieces. Both incidents point to something supernatural at play, leaving viewers both fascinated and unnerved. Stuck forever. This strange video shows a cat trying to walk, but something's clearly off. Its legs seem frozen, barely moving, as if it's stuck in a loop. Commenters were quick to call it a glitch in the Matrix, and it's hard to argue. It looks eerily unnatural. The poor cat seems trapped in an endless cycle, leaving viewers both puzzled and concerned. In another clip, a dog stands completely motionless on the floor, looking almost like a statue. It's unsettling to watch, but toward the end, the dog wags its tail, proving it's real and not some strange illusion. These bizarre moments make you wonder what's really going on. Levitating anomaly. This jaw-dropping footage claims to show a saint from a remote village performing an extraordinary act. At first, it seemed like they were meditating on the ground, surrounded by a glowing aura, but as the camera panned, it became clear they weren't on the ground at all. The person was levitating several feet in the air, defying gravity in a slow, serene ascent. The clip has left viewers stunned, with many believing this individual has achieved a level of spiritual mastery beyond ordinary human abilities. Whether it's real or not, it's a sight that's hard to forget. Together, stranger. This glitch is so satisfying you won't be able to look away. Two identical cats were caught sitting in the same spot, staring in the same direction. Then, a younger cat, an exact copy of the first two, interrupted the scene. What happened next was both wholesome and strange, leaving viewers captivated by the odd yet adorable moment. Won't fall out. A driver captured something bizarre on their dash cam while on the freeway. A box fell out of a lorry, bounced on the road, and somehow flew back inside. It happened again, exactly the same way. This wasn't just bad luck. It defied the laws of physics. Viewers called it a glitch in the matrix, and it's hard to argue. Whatever happened, it sure didn't look normal. Pass no one saw. Keep your eyes on the basketball. Did you see it? The ball seemed to teleport from Draymond Green to his teammate's hand in an instant. How did it happen? Was it a glitch in the Matrix or something else? From another angle, it's clear Green bounced the ball on the court before passing it, creating an optical illusion that fooled almost everyone. While it's just a trick of perspective, the moment left viewers amazed and questioning what they saw. Vehicle of tomorrow. A woman appeared to ride an invisible bike down a busy street, and it was all caught on camera. Her shadow clearly shows no bike underneath her, making the moment even stranger. Oddly, no one nearby seemed to react, as if it were completely normal. The footage is one of those surreal moments that makes you question reality and wonder if there's more to the world than meets the eye. Walking on water. A pair of horses seem to defy nature by walking on water across a river.
Hey, buddies. You don't get scared?
The footage looks unbelievable at first glance, but it's actually a clever illusion. The movement of the boat creates the effect, making it appear as though the horses are walking on water when they're actually wading through it. While it's just a trick of perspective, the sight is still mesmerizing and a reminder of how easily our eyes can be fooled. New day, new color.
Around my shop, we've had product reps out for a few weeks now doing some field testing.
Alright, check this out. Someone caught a car on camera that keeps changing colors. Like every few seconds, it's a different shade. And it doesn't matter where the person filming moves. It's wild. The thing looks like it's shape-shifting, almost like some kind of skinwalker, but as a car. The colors switch so fast, it's hard to keep up. Is it some high-tech paint job? Or is reality just glitching out? Either way, it's one of those things you have to see to believe. Motionless cat. So, someone caught this super weird moment with a cat on camera. It's like the cat just froze mid-action, totally stuck, like it got trapped between dimensions or something. You can't even tell if it was drinking from the faucet or just chilling in the water, but suddenly, it just stopped moving. For a few seconds, it looked like it was suspended in another reality, completely still. Then, out of nowhere, it snapped back to normal like nothing happened. It's one of those things that makes you wonder if the cat just took a quick trip to another universe and came back. Leafing around. Okay, this one's wild. A group of friends was out in the woods when they spotted this leaf just floating in midair. No branches, no strings, nothing holding it up. And get this, it kept spinning in place, like it was stuck in some kind of loop. They filmed the whole thing, and honestly, it looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. They called it a glitch in the Matrix, and honestly, it's hard to argue with that. Nature doesn't usually pull stuff like this, so what's really going on here?
Let's just
It's always raining. Here's something that'll make you double take. Rain falling in one tiny spot while everything around it stays completely dry. It happened in two different places, and both times, people were left scratching their heads. Like one car would be getting soaked, while the car right next to it didn't feel a single drop. It's like reality itself glitched and decided to make it rain in the most random, impossible way. Definitely one of those you had to be there moments. Possessed ladder. Alright, this one's straight out of a horror movie. Picture this. A ladder just starts moving on its own, like it's got a mind of its own. Someone caught it on camera in a neighborhood, and it's as creepy as it sounds. People were freaking out, and of course, the rumors started flying. Some said it was haunted, others thought it was some kind of glitch. More videos popped up showing the same thing happening elsewhere, and honestly, it just makes the whole thing even weirder. What's making this ladder move? No one knows, but it's definitely not normal. Sky's the limit. So, planes are supposed to fly, right? But in these videos, it looks like two planes just got stuck in the sky. They're not moving forward or anything, just frozen in midair. At first glance, it seems like some kind of glitch, but there's probably a simpler explanation. Sometimes, strong headwinds can make it look like a plane's not moving, or it could just be the angle of the camera playing tricks on you. Still, it's one of those things that makes you do a double take.
Man, it's like standing still.
Are they moving? Okay, this one's trippy. A helicopter's flying, but its rotors look completely still, like not moving at all. People watching were totally baffled, trying to figure out if it was some kind of glitch or a camera trick. Turns out, it's the camera's fault. The shutter speed matched the rotor movement, so it looks like the blades aren't spinning. It's one of those weird optical illusions that messes with your head, but it's actually pretty cool once you know what's going on. Optical illusion. Ships are supposed to sail on water, right? But in these videos, it looks like they're floating above the ocean. The horizon line sits way below the ship, making it seem like it's defying gravity. It's actually a crazy optical illusion that happens when you record from a distance. It creates a mirage effect. So no, ships don't have secret anti-gravity tech, as far as we know. But it's still a super cool trick of the eye. 1 sheep, 2 sheep. This one's straight up eerie.
What is going on?
Someone caught footage of hundreds of sheep just standing completely still in a field, like they were frozen in time. It's almost like they were hypnotized or something. The weirdest part? The owners, who've been raising animals their whole lives, have no clue what caused it. Even years later, they're still scratching their heads over it. It's one of those moments that makes you wonder if reality just hit pause for a second. Food glitch. Check this out. A mom feeds her baby a red berry, then another, and another. She does it 8 times in a row. And here's the kicker. The berries just keep appearing in her mouth out of nowhere. It's like she's got an endless supply or some kind of cheat code for infinite food. Is it a glitch in the Matrix? Or is she just really good at hiding snacks? Either way, it's one of those things that makes you go, wait, what just happened? Creepy bush. This one's a bit unsettling.
Would remind people every single morning we all awaken to a safer, freer world.
During a campaign speech for her husband, George Bush, Barbara Bush had this super weird vibe going on. Her eyes were locked in this intense stare, and her head movements were just off. People noticed she barely blinked the whole time, and there was something almost unnerving about her expression. What's even stranger is that she never acted like this again, which just makes the whole thing even more suspicious. It's one of those moments that makes you wonder if there's something bigger going on behind the scenes. You can't park there. There's a crowd gathered around a car, and right in the middle of it, there's a tree growing straight through the vehicle. Like, how does that even happen? Apparently the tree sprouted overnight under the car, but it's still hard to wrap your head around. Everyone's taking pictures and videos, totally baffled by what they're seeing. It's one of those, what came first? The car or the tree? Moments that just doesn't make sense, but it's definitely something you've got to see to believe.
Tree. Just grow before they break.
Shedding skin. A CCTV video captured an unknown person entering a room, but right before he entered, his entire figure was left behind, like he had shedded his human layer. In the video, he can be seen walking into the room after he was done taking his skin off. There was a noticeable dark shadow in front of the still figure. Swinging ghosts. A dad in Rhode Island took his kids to the playground, expecting a normal day. But as they approached, they noticed something strange. One swing was moving wildly, as if someone was on it.
Kids noticed the swing was kind of doing its own thing on its own, and it wasn't windy out.
The weird part? There was no wind, not even a breeze, and the other swings were completely still. The dad started filming, trying to figure it out, but the longer they watched, the creepier it felt.
For the whole event, kids kind of started getting freaked out. I started getting like goosebumps in my neck.
Today's subscriber's pick shows a reptilian that was caught on camera.
Of that religion, and the father was the priest there. What would you think?
Shape-shifting forms. This religious preacher was in the middle of a sermon when something straight out of a sci-fi movie happened. His head suddenly shifted, turning into this distorted, otherworldly shape. For a split second, his face looked completely reptilian, green, scaly, and lizard-like. Then it happened again, and this time, the reptilian features were even clearer. People watching were completely stunned. Glitches like this don't usually happen twice in a row. Reptilians, by the way, are said to be shape-shifting, alien-like beings that some believe secretly live among humans. What if they are watching this video right now? Thank you for watching, Reptilians.